Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Friday. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. As you can see from the title and the thumbnail, today we are going to be going over my top 10 most expensive Mario games in my collection. Just wanted to state essentially all Mario games are included except any of the Smash Bros. Games. I know Mario's featured in the game, he's a Nintendo mascot and stuff, he's in the front cover, but I will not be putting any Smash games in the top 10. So anything else, no Smash, in case anybody's wondering why I didn't get placed in any of the rankings. All right, starting off at number 10, we got Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. This is the cheapest game in the top 10 collection. I mean, honestly, I could have pulled off any brand new Mario game from the Nintendo Switch off the shelf, but just viewing it on price charting, this one's still factory sealed, and I think it essentially goes for 40 bucks. Give you a back view here, I would show you the inside, but as I stated, it's sealed. Picked this one up last year during Black Friday. I think I got it for like 30 bucks and I haven't picked it up yet. I used to have it, I still have it for the Wii U, but of course it doesn't include Bowser's Fury. So I was like, you know what, I'll pick it up for 30 bucks. Add a first party Nintendo game to the collection. So yeah, this is number 10. In case anybody is wondering why it's kind of like a top-down view, I just purchased a new tripod. Every video I'm trying to get better, trying to make, better production videos. This tripod takes like half of the table. So the only way I can showcase my collection is if I have it like on a top-down view. So I'm sorry if that's new or kind of annoying, but yeah, we're gonna go like this. Maybe I might purchase another one, which is kind of smaller and fits for my table. But yeah, we're gonna go like this. All right, at number 9, we got Paper Mario: The Thousand Years Door. As I don't know why there's bite marks right here. I want to blame that on one of my siblings because I keep anything in my collection in pristine condition. So probably my older brother, he liked to do stuff like this. He liked to cut my Yu-Gi-Oh cards and stuff, like used to punch holes in them where like the light or dark energy symbol was. So I just want to point that out. On price charting, this game is $49.89. This is like probably my favorite game of all time. I played this game every year. It's just a comfort game. It's fun. The characters are great. They're funny. The originals are also good too, but we'll get to that later. Just give you guys a back view. I can open up. This is my childhood copy. I think I got when I was like 12 or something. So there's gonna be scratches. There's gonna be bite marks, but I think I kept everything. So it's fully complete. This game, I think this game was like going for like 100 plus during COVID, but ever since the remake, same thing like with Sunshine and stuff like that. If it gets ported or remake, the original goes down. So yeah, that is number 9. It's number 9 most expensive game in my collection, but as like enjoyment and stuff, it's my favorite game of all time. This one's great. You can play the remake, you can play the original, they're both great. All right, in 8th place, we got Super Mario All-Stars Limited Edition. Give you guys a back view. How do I say this? This was really like, there was no need to purchase this game. As you can see, it's sealed. It's really not that valuable, which great, you can pick it up for cheap, but there's no real reason for me to pick it up. I sent it back in the day to WATA and they sent it back because they don't grade custom cases, so that was kind of a waste. I could have sent it to VGA, but now the prices are more expensive. I'm not going to pay for that, and like with this damage on the bottom, there's no point, so it just sits in my collection. It's Mario, it's pretty, it's red. If I want to play the games, I can play them anywhere else. But pretty cool to have to add to the collection. And this one new, it's $58.96. Sorry, I was looking at my computer. I think I paid 74 bucks for this, so it went down a little bit, but I mean, that's just the way it goes. All right, coming in at number 7, we got Mario Party 5. This is a little funny. So I purchased the case for this game, but ever since I moved from the Middle East to the United States, you know, I just started packing my bag full of games, and then I noticed this game was in there. This is not my game. This is my friend's game. I don't I don't think he knows I have his game. Maybe I told him once. To be fair, he has like half of my shit at his crib, but yeah. So yeah, Amir, this is your game. I just bought a case for it. If you ever want it back, you can have it back. You can't have the case. The case is mine. Just wanna put it out there. And this game comes out at $61.48, just a little bit more expensive than the All-Stars. Really fun game. Play up to 4 players, so you got, you know, back in the day, 4 friends. What is it called? Co-op? Is that what it's called? I'm sorry, I'm bad with the with the terminologies, but yeah, pretty fun. I prefer Mario Party 4, but I mean Mario Party 5, still a great game. Amir, you can't have it. All right, coming in at number 6, we got Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time. I remember picking this one up. It was also in the Middle East, kind of like a Facebook marketplace deal. I spoke to some lady. She had some Nintendo DS games. She had this one in Pokemon Pearl. Just a mom trying to get rid of her daughter's stuff. I think she was selling. What do I have it at? Oh yeah, this. So I bought 2 of the games for $30 in total, so $15 each, complete in box. That was also a great deal back then. Give you a back view. That's what it looks like inside. I have yet to play this one. I played the original one on the Game Boy Advance. I've played the other ones on the DS. The one, I forgot what it's called. Bowser's Inside Story. But yeah, I have not played this one yet, nor have I played the new one that came out for the Nintendo Switch. Honestly, I don't really run to buy brand new games anymore. I just wait for a sale. But yeah, this one's coming in at $72.85, essentially $10 more than the previous game. All right, now we are in the top 5, and the 5th most expensive game in my collection is Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Gotta say, kind of surprised. I don't really follow up the prices for this game. I mean, I bought it back in the day, MSRP. You know, great tactic from Nintendo saying it's gonna print limited quantity of these games. It got a lot of people. It got me. I mean, I was gonna pick it up anyway because I wanted to play Sunshine on the game. I was not a fan of Sunshine. I'm sorry for anybody that's a fan. It just wasn't a game for me. So, I mean, I probably played Super Mario 64 briefly, then I haven't touched it ever since. Maybe I'll give it another go. Maybe I might go back to 64. But yeah, give you a back view. This one really jumped in price. I think brand new, it's like $111 based on price charting, but complete in box, it's $87.80. I mean, I paid like what? Almost $64. I mean, it's a $20 premium if you want to get an open copy. But I mean, yeah, a bit more expensive than most Switch games, but it is 3 games in 1. Although it's kind of a lazy port, still fun. If you like these 3 titles, then I mean, it's a good pickup. All right, coming in at number 4 is Paper Mario for the Nintendo 64. This was the start of it all. Not necessarily for the RPG franchise for Mario. I think that started with Super Mario RPG, but this is what came after. And honestly, like, I know I said Thousand Year Door is my favorite game, but if there's one game I need to own in like a factory sealed condition or anything like that, it's this one. I mean, this has been the chase for me so many years. I remember when I was like maybe 13, 14, I'm 30 now. And as a weird kid, right, I used to look up prices for factory sealed copies of this game, and I think they were going for like $200-300 maybe at the time, maybe like $150. And I remember that an Australian copy popped up. If you don't know, this is a European copy, PAL. So this one, I can just tell you the price. Loose, it's $136. I don't know how much the North American one is. Maybe it's the same price, maybe it's a little bit less. But anyway, Australian one popped up. I don't know if it was like 2012, 2013, but back in the day, factory sealed, it sold for like $900. The Australian copy is like the true grail for the Paper Mario N64 because it was printed so low, it's manufactured so low. So if you have that in any capacity, it's worth a lot of money. There's someone selling like semi-complete in box one, and he has it up for $800 with a lot of watchers. I don't think it's selling because he doesn't have the manual with it. So I mean, if you buy it and then it doesn't come with the manual, you're gonna have to chase the manual, and that's gonna be kind of a headache. It is a little ripped at the top, but yeah. So the true grail for a sealed copy is the Australian print. I think it would say like AUS instead of EUR on the bottom. That's how you know. Hopefully I put some pictures up showcasing that. But yeah, I think I picked this one up also in the Middle East, which is really hard to get games. I picked it up for $50, so it was a good deal. At the time I probably paid a lot, but I didn't care. I wanted to have it in the collection. All right, the third most expensive game in my collection is Super Paper Mario for the Wii. So if you look at price charting, it's really not that high. It's like 131.31, but I mean, for CIB, sure, you can use price charting, but when it comes to new or graded CIB, I advise just to use eBay sold listings or Heritage for that matter. They don't have the most accurate prices, I've noticed. It varies much, especially for graded games. I mean, it's really hard to give an average when there's a lot of nuances. Wow, I'm just gonna leave that in there. Anyway, like, you got a box grade, you got a seal grade. It's very complex. Just use price charting for that, and a lot of the times it's wrong, and it just gives you the average grade. And if you have a 9.8 A++ in your collection, then I mean, the average doesn't really matter. Average can be $1,000, but you can have a $10,000 game in your collection. So at that point, it's, you know, it's just used just as a reference, not a grid reference. But yeah, 9.8 A+, super happy with this. When I sent it in, I didn't expect it to get a 9.8. I mean, there's like light scratches and stuff on the case. You can't really see because the acrylic case is also probably slightly scratched. I mean, it's in the acrylic case, so it's hard to see. I'll give you guys a back view as well. The only sucky thing with this, if I can zoom in, right here, it ends with 2B. For a first print, I think it has to end with A. So although this is not a true first print, I mean, it's still like, it's the second print, you know? It doesn't have the Nintendo Selects or stuff running across from it. So, I mean, I'm very content with this copy. I won't chase a 9.8 A+ first print. I don't really need it. I mean, I'm content with this. It's a great shelf piece. I'm not gonna sell it. Super happy with it. The game is great as well. It's super fun, very different from the original two, but still a good time. I was kind of disappointed when I played this one. I'm just like, it's no big deal. They're just trying something different. They'll go back to their roots. And I mean, you can technically say they finally did that with the remake, but let's hope they stay in that direction. That's just my opinion. I liked the first two games, and then it just went downhill from there. But yeah, this is safely the third best game in the series. All right, coming in at number 2, we got Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, bestseller copy, factory sealed, graded by VGA, got an 85+. plus. So this one's in really nice condition. If you guys ever graded with VGA, you would know they are tough to grade with. Out of the big three, they're the toughest. Something that would get like a 9.8 at WATA or CGC, it's gonna get like an 85 or 85 plus. That's just my experience. I've sent really minty stuff to VGA and I just got crap grades. It's like, they don't like, you're better off submitting to WATA or CGC if you care about getting a high grade. But I mean, if you really get like a 95 plus or like somehow you get 100, then like it goes for a lot of money because people know that that's not easy to get with VGA. This one I paid a bit for, and I'm just spitballing here, but I think I paid around 400. That could be including the grading cost. That cannot be including the grading cost, but I paid essentially $400 for this copy. Now this is one where I do want to upgrade it in the future. I really do want to own a first print of the Thousand Year Door for the GameCube. I'm not in a rush. It's a journey. You go slow. When you have the expendable income or the funds, you can purchase it. There's no need to like pay a lot of money. Like a lot of the times I feel great when I get a deal on something, you know? Of course, there's going to be times where you're going to have to like pay big bucks for certain items that are really rare and stuff. But I mean, I don't know how rare this game is. It doesn't pop up as frequently as I would like. I mean, a lot of people that do have this and like 9.6, 9.8, it's like no less than $1,000 from what I've seen. But hopefully I'll pick up one down the road for a better price. All right. So we're not at number one yet. I just wanted to make an honorable mention. I do have Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3 for the GBA 8.0A. Not a horrible grade, not the best grade, as you can see right here. That little tiny crease held it back, but I mean, decent copy. I had these in the collection, but they just didn't fit with my collection, so I parted with them. This one I'm also parting with. If you're interested, selling it on my eBay shop, just wanted to show you guys. This would have obviously made it in the top 10, but you can't really add it if it's not part of your collection. It's just inventory at this point. But I mean, you know, it can go to a good home. It doesn't fit in my collection, it can fit in yours. Just wanted to showcase it. You guys can check my eBay page again in the description. All right, the number one game in my collection is Paper Mario for the Nintendo 64 9.2A+. I adore this game. Although I said the Thousand Year Door is like my favorite because I played it like every year. I play it every year. It's a comfort game. This one, I essentially love it just as much. I mean, it's the original, great partners in the game. They're funny, they're quirky. I found this game later. Obviously, I got Paper Mario for the GameCube, but then when I had my Wii, you know, you go on the Nintendo shop store. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And you know, you had your points and you can buy games. And I remember I was scrolling and then I saw this and I was like, what the heck? There's a Paper Mario for the N64. Bought it. I think it was like 1,000 or 10,000 points. I don't remember at the time, but just loved it. And obviously I got my loose copy first, and then I picked one up in the Middle East from a guy. He had one factory sealed, and I forgot how much I paid at the time. I think I paid like $250, and I feel like I paid a bit more. I feel like I paid up at that time. I'll just show you back view as I'm explaining. And then I had it in my collection for like 5+ years, came down to the States again, and I'm like, you know what? It was like during COVID time. I'm like, you know what? I wanna grade this game. This is like, if there's one game I should own and grade, it's Paper Mario. Love the series, love the original game. I just gotta grade it. If I can just choose one, it's this one. I go grade it. Since 4 games, the one I just showed you, as well, the GBA one. They all got graded, and then I get a message for this one saying, yeah, sorry, it's a reseal, so we can't grade it, and essentially we'll just be sending it back. And I was like, oh my god, of course, the one game I needed in my collection, it's a reseal. So, and at that time, the Paper Mario games skyrocketed. They were going for a crap ton of money on Heritage, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get one. I can't spend that kind of money on this game. But like, what was it, like maybe the end of 2023, someone posted one. It was this one. I think out the door I paid like $699. To me, I was like, I'll take it, because I'm like, I don't want to pay over $1,000. And so it was like $650, then $699 out the door. I was ecstatic. Sent it in for grading. Obviously, I was scared because of my experience, but you know, the guy, he had a good story. I mean, it checked out. He bought it back in the day when it was on clearance, and he had it ever since. Then he also had other games for sale, but of course I just wanted this one, and it worked out. It worked out. 9.2 A+. I just wanted it to be a 9 or above. Like if it was a 9.0 A+, I'm happy. I mean, I got the 9.2, can't complain at all. Super happy. This one is staying in the collection forever. If there's one game that should be in my collection, it's this one. So yeah, let's see how much this one goes for. All right, if you ask price charting, the average is like $1,600. Hopefully I've popped up comps so we can see what the last 9.2 A+ sold for. But I mean, it doesn't really matter the price for this particular game. It's staying with me. I love this game. It's not going anywhere. And yeah. All right, guys, those were the top 10 most expensive Mario games in my collection. Which one was your favorite? I think you guys know which one was my favorite. Tell me in the comments, if you can own one Mario game in any condition, which one would it be? Are you guys trying to buy one now? Which game has been eluding you? Let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry it took me so long to make videos. Just life hits. I was waiting for this tripod, which is not doing its job. Hopefully I'll be making more videos over the weekend so I can just start pumping them out. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. Bye.